Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely day today. So for today's video, it kind of looks like a vlog, but it's definitely not. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a declutter of my makeup collection because I've ordered some like divider things for my drawers for my makeup because I really want to reorganize it. So I thought I would declutter today, and then when the organisers come, I can reorganise everything, and it's, you know, I just need to put everything in order rather than decluttering it at the same time. So yeah, I'm going to be getting rid of a few pieces of makeup today. I just have a little basket because I don't plan on getting rid of too much because I did do a declutter, well, it was probably last year now, but I haven't really brought any makeup since. Like, I have occasionally brought the odd thing, but not really. So yeah, there's not really going to be too much that I'm going to be getting rid of. So if you like to watch like mass declutters, then this probably isn't really the video for you. But if you want to see my makeup collection and yeah, a little bit of a declutter, then just keep on watching. Also, if the audio for this video is a little bit hit and miss, I'm not really sure where I'm going to put my microphone for all of this. So hopefully that's fine. But I guess we'll just figure that out as we go. But anyway, let's get into the declutter. So this is currently where I store my makeup. Obviously that is just my laptop recording the audio. I'm hoping it's picking me up okay. But basically this set of drawers here is like hair care and stuff like that. So we're not doing that drawer today. I actually did that the other day. But these drawers down here are my makeup drawers, apart from the top drawer, which is a skincare drawer, which again I sorted out the other day. But the rest of them are all makeup. And then this makeup bag here is just my project pan makeup, so I'm not going to be going through that because yeah, I don't really need to. Makeup brushes back there, and then over here is lipsticks. I have my lip liners on the top, lip glosses are in this cup, and then I also just have this drawer is my 100 uses projects. I don't use it like all the time. So yeah, I have some lipsticks to go through, which I'm not sure if we're going to be doing everything today, but I'm going to make a start anyway. So this is like my primers, concealers, mascaras and setting spray drawer. And then I also just have brow products back here, my soap for my soap brows here, some extra primers in the back that just don't fit, and a setting spray that I've not opened yet. And then this back here is just eyelashes and mascaras that I've not opened yet, so I don't need to go back there. So hopefully it's not too wobbly because I am holding you guys. So the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer I actually really love, so that one can stay. The Hydro Fix, whoop, is honestly one of my favourites, so that can stay. This Professional I and ah about because I don't know if to keep it or not. I think I might keep it because it's like literally the only pore filling primer that I have now, so I'm going to keep it for now, but if I don't use it, it is definitely going to get decluttered the next time I do this. This Nip and Fab Unicorn Essence can stay because I plan on using that up soon. I've not tried this yet. This is the Figs and Rouge blurring primer, so I've not tried this yet, so I'm gonna keep that for now. This can go. So this is the Jekka Black Glow Drops. It's basically like a highlighter, but it's a primer, but I don't really like it as a primer, and I don't really like how glittery it is, so yeah, this one can go. This is just a Bare Minerals primer that I don't think I've actually tried yet, so I'm going to keep this one. This is a Studio London primer by Superdrug. I don't know if I've tried this yet, so I guess I'll keep it for now, but if I don't like it, I'll just get rid of it because, yeah, it doesn't really have any information on it or anything. So, yeah, so I only got rid of one primer so far. So at least they all fit in their little section. Oh wait, I forgot one. Okay, they still kind of fit in their section. So there we go, there's one done. So these two primers at the back, this is the Illamasqua Matte Veil, and this little one here that you can hardly see is the Hydro Veil. I haven't tried the Hydro Veil yet, but I really like the Matte Veil. I'm keeping my brow soap. And then in terms of concealer, I don't think I'm going to get rid of anything because, as you can see, I don't really have a lot anymore. So yeah, I'm pretty sure everything in here can stay. I pretty much like everything in there apart from maybe this one. I don't think I'm that insane about this, but I plan on putting this in my project pan soon, so yeah, that's fine. And then the mascaras and eyeliners, I already like really like whittled these down. So I have currently 2 mascaras open. This one is really natural, which is why I have 2 open, because this one is not natural and I like to wear this when I've got like more intense kind of makeup on, and this one actually hasn't been opened yet, so yeah. And then my eyeliners are pretty much fine. I've literally sorted them out, so there's nothing really to declutter there. Setting sprays are fine, although this Nip and Fab one is not really a setting spray. It is a primer, but I just keep it for my soap, to wet my soap, so yeah. And everything I have in here I like. My favourite by far is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting spray. I love that one. And then I do have a setting spray back here that I've not tried yet out of my glossy box, so yeah. And then in here I have like makeup tools and stuff, like tweezers and scissors and stuff. They're obviously all going to stay. This is the ABH brow freeze. I've tried this a lot, and some days I love it, some days I hate it, so I don't know, we'll just see. I'll keep it for now. This brow gel, I don't know what to do with this because it's so dark, but it's actually kind of nice to just wear on its own sometimes, so I guess I'll keep it for now. This is like one of my favourite brow gels ever, so this one is staying. And then this is a new brow gel that I've not tried yet. Same with this brow gel. I don't think I've tried that yet. And then these brow pencils I'm keeping for a testing Primark makeup video. And yeah, everything else in there can kind of stay. So I guess that section was really easy too. Like I said, I doubt I'm actually going to be getting rid of a whole bunch this time. But yeah, there we go. So then this drawer here is setting powders and foundations, and again I'm not sure how much I'm going to be getting. Oh, I had like a mini little stroke there. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be getting rid of because as you can see I really whittled down my powders. I really don't have a lot anymore. I have a ton of makeup sponges in here though. Yeah. And foundations, again, I really whittled this down, so I don't think I'll be getting rid of much. So this Revolution Luxury powder, I think this is the banana one. I really like this powder, to be honest. I only ever use it when I'm fake tanned because it's the only time I can ever use it, so it's just in there for now. I really like this I Heart Revolution peach powder. It's kind of one of my favourites for like every day. I have this little powder here from Primark that is apparently amazing that I'm keeping for that Primark video. I love using this to apply my powder. Fenty Beauty is obviously my favourite, so that one is definitely staying. Charlotte Tilbury, another favourite, that is staying. This is, I don't know why this is in here. This is the Charlotte's Magic Cream. So it's a moisturiser. So I'm going to put this in here to test. So there we go. So that was that bit done. Now this one I need to go through. So this purple soothing balm, like multi-purpose balm, I just really don't like it. I never really have, so this one can go. This Olay BB cream is definitely expired. I've had this for so long. I don't even really like it. It's like one of the worst BB creams I've ever tried, so yeah, this one definitely needs to go. Then I just have my Fenty foundation that doesn't fit standing up. Oh wait, yes it does. Why have I not had this stood up then? Oh, because it just doesn't fit. So yeah, that one just stays lying down. This is a number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced all-in-one foundation. That's a mouthful. That one is just a spare one though. I haven't opened that one yet. My Charlotte Tilbury foundation can obviously stay because it is literally my favourite. This is like a little sample of the Huda foundation. I actually really want to try the Huda foundation, but look at the sample size there. Like, I'm just going to get rid of this. I don't even know why I kept it. Then I have this little e.l.f. concealer that I kind of brought for cream contour, so that can stay. I need to test this little cream blush, so that one can stay. This is just a little sample of the Glowish skin tint from, well, Glowish, I think it's Huda Beauty, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm going to keep that because I actually do want to try it. This little Milk Makeup cream blush is my favourite. That is definitely staying. This is the Beauty Crop Palm Balm. I don't like it. Yeah, this one can definitely go. This little Fenty, it's actually a highlighter. So, as you can see, it's a highlighter, but it's a very peachy coloured highlighter. So, I really want to see if I can make it work for me for blush. So, I'm going to keep it. This is one of my only, like, foundations for when I am tan, so I am going to keep it because it is almost done and I do really like it. Then I also have this foundation for when I am tanned. So this is the Primark matte foundation that's supposed to be like the Estee Lauder double wear. That can also stay. And then this is my other tanned foundation, which is kind of excessive to have 3 to say like I barely ever fake tan. But I am going to keep it because that is my favourite foundation ever. And yeah, I want to keep it, so they can stay. I feel like 3 is fine. Then this is the Open number 7 foundation. That one can stay because I haven't really tested it a lot yet. This EX1 foundation I love, so that can stay. This is my little Nip and Fab whitening drops. I am going to keep this, but I definitely need to get some more, so I'm going to keep this until I get a new one, and then that one definitely needs to go because it's definitely expired. So yep. This Dream Urban Cover foundation I'm not actually the biggest fan of, but I'm going to keep it for summer because it, as you can see, is SPF 50, so I'm just going to keep it for that and try and use it up in summer. And then this L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover foundation I used to love, but I know this is expired because I've had this in here for so long, so this one has got to go. And now we actually have like some room, so that's great. I might be able to put my powders and stuff all in one section, and then that frees up one of these, so that's good. Next drawer. So this next drawer for me, I'm really not sure if I'm going to be getting rid of anything, but it definitely needs a little bit of a sort out. So I have one little highlighter and like bronze palette back here. I actually just kind of keep this for when I am tanned, so I'm going to keep it, but it's kind of on like the chopping block, I would say, because I really haven't used this for a long time. So yeah, this one is hit or miss whether this is going to be in my collection for much longer. Then I just have a few other highlighter palettes. So this Spectrum one, oh, this isn't Spectrum, this is Zoeva. It's the Screen Queen palette. I can't get it out. Okay, that was much more difficult than it needed to be, but it's a cute palette. Oh my god, if I could open it. There. It's a cute palette, but honestly, this shade is too dark for me. I will never use this pink shade because that's just not for me. This is beautiful for like, I use it as like a dusting of like a shimmery bronzer, but like this palette I can only really keep from when I am tanned, so I do really like it. I am going to keep it, but I guess like unless I get some actual use out of it, it's going to have to go. So I guess you can class this one as on the chopping block too. This Doll Beauty palette, oh, this will never go. I love this highlighter palette so much. This is like one of my favourite highlighters ever, and I love this one for when I am fake tanned. So this one is 100% staying. So then I have this Max and Next Cart palette that I genuinely need to use a bit more because I actually really like the palette. The highlighter is much more of a subtle highlighter. I love this blush. I haven't really used the bronzer that much, so yeah. And honestly, I should probably put this in my eyeshadow drawer because it's like, you know, it's got eyeshadows in there too. But I think I am much more likely to use this as a face palette rather than an eyeshadow palette, so I'm going to keep it in here for now, but that one's definitely staying. Then I have the Living My Best light eyeshadow palette from Beauty Bay. I love this palette so much, and I definitely need to use it more. It's the only problem with a project pan is I'm not really using the rest of my collection that much. So yeah. Oh, this highlighter palette, you can't get this anymore. I'm pretty sure anyway. I don't know why I'm opening it, because you can see through anyway, but I love this palette. I only really use it like when I'm not filming videos and stuff, because obviously you guys can't get it, but it is really, really nice, and I am going to keep it, and I'm going to try and use up a couple of the highlighters. Obviously I'll never finish all of these because a lot of them aren't my shade anyway, but it is a lovely palette. This is the Revolution like highlight and contour palette. This can go. I'm never going to use this. It might as well go to a better home. I've hardly used it. Like, I've hardly even touched it. So, yeah, this can definitely go to a better home. So, I'll see if somebody wants this palette. And then the last palette in here is the Revolution Pro 4K highlighter palette in rose gold. I love this palette. I can only really use the white shade, and this shade, like, obviously I have used it, you can kind of see that, but I can only really use that when I am tanned. I do love this palette though, so I am going to keep it and try and use up those two shades. So yeah, not that it'll get used up anytime soon. So there we go. Not really decluttering much, am I? So then bronzers. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This is very new for me. I've only used it the once. I just got mine in the shade 1 Fair Pale, which I do think is a little bit too pale for me, but I've only used it once, like I said, so I need to use it a bit more, but I do really, really like it. So then, bronzers. So this bronzer here, if you guys watched my project pan from last year, this is the Bronze Glow Matte Bronzer, and as you can see, it's pretty much all done. I am actually going to get rid of this because I've had this for years, and honestly, I've got so many other bronzers to work through that I just need to get rid of this. So this one definitely needs to go. Then I have this bronzer here from XX Revolution. Actually, kind of hard for me to open with one hand. It's a very warm toned bronzer, so I have to be kind of gentle with it. So it's not something I use like all the time. But yeah, this one can definitely stay because I need to use it a little bit more. This is a bronzer from Primark, which I am keeping for my Primark testing Primark makeup video. This is the Give Them Lala bronzer. I got this from my glossy box, and I'm not too sure what I think of this. It's a bit of a shimmery bronzer. I'm going to keep it and test it a little bit because I'm really not too sure what my thoughts are on that one. This bronzer is staying. It's the BH Brilliance bronzer, are these called? I think. I'm not sure. But as you can see, it's super, super pale. It's a little bit shimmery. There's me. Hi! So yeah, I am going to keep this because I do actually like this bronzer. And like I said, it's super, super pale. This is the NYX No Filter. It's actually a face like finishing powder, but I use it as like a shimmery bronzer. Although now that I think about it, do I actually really need to keep this? Like, I have had this for years, by the way. Like, literally when I started my makeup collection, I've hardly even made a dent in it. But I actually have shimmery bronzers. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it for now and use it like for like a week or whatever, and then see how I feel, like if I could live without it. The Doll Beauty Gimme Some bronzer, I'm pretty sure these are in different packaging now, but if I could open it, that would be fantastic. Okay, so there was no need for that to be that difficult, but I actually really, really like this bronzer. It's like the perfect shade for me. So this one is definitely staying, but I definitely need to use it more. This kind of bronzer, I don't know if I've even used this. I think I might have swatched it. In fact, I'm not even sure if I've swatched this. So, I don't know. I don't need this. I really don't need this. So I'm going to see if somebody else would like this. Then this is a little Bella Pierre Cosmetics. It's a powder bronzer. I actually keep this for faux freckles. So I'm going to keep this for now. And then I have my Hoola Benefit Hoola bronzer, so that one can stay because I've realised that Hoola Light is literally my favourite. So then onto blush, I have this Charlotte Tilbury blush in the shade 2 medium. I haven't even used this yet, so this is definitely staying, so I'm not getting rid of that. This is the EX1 Pretty in Peach blush, my favourite blush ever. That can definitely stay. This is a little Lottie London blush. It's like a gradient blush. I'm actually going to get rid of this because I have loads of blushes and I've not used this, so I might as well give this away before I use it. So yeah, this one can go. Then I have this blush from Revolution. It's from the Blusher Reloaded and it's in the shade Coral Dream. It's beautiful, but as you can see, it's very, very dark. So I literally only ever use this when I'm tanned, but I do love it for when I am tanned. So this one is staying. Then I have this one, which is Peach Bliss. Honestly, a fave. It's beautiful. So this one can stay. I don't feel like I need to talk about this too much. Milani Luminoso, it can stay. This is an XX Revolution blush, and I went for a stage of this being my absolute favourite blush. As you can see, I've worn away at the XX in the middle. So this one 100% can stay. This is a Primark blush that I'm keeping for that testing Primark makeup video. This is like a little Ted Baker palette. I don't think you can get this anymore, but I'm keeping it purely for that highlighter because this highlighter is the best highlighter honestly I've ever used. So I need to keep that and use that highlighter up. So then this is the Beauty Crop Blusher Duo thing, and this can go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this. Oh, I am. It's a very shimmery blusher. Well, both of them are, but they're just not colours that I would use. So yeah, I'm definitely going to pass this on to someone else. I actually think this would suit my mum more than it would suit me. So we've actually gotten rid of stuff and I have gaps. So that is great. So then on to highlighters. So this Ofra highlighter, I'm not even sure what this is. It's the Samantha March highlighter in Start Inspired. I actually really do like this highlighter, but I don't support Ofra anymore, so yeah. This is the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost in Diamond Wet. Again, I love this highlighter, but I never ever use it on my channel because I don't support Jeffree Star anymore. This packaging for this is gorgeous, by the way. So it's the Revolution Pro Luster highlighter. This is gorgeous. It is a little bit too deep for me. Like the pink is a very cool tone pink, but I do love it, and if I am careful with it, I can get it to work. So I am actually going to keep that because it is beautiful. This is an XX Revolution highlighter that again is a little bit too dark for me, but for when I am tan, this is lovely. So I am going to keep this because I actually get away with this in summer when I have a little bit of a natural tan anyway. This is Ofra Glazed Donut in the old packaging. I've had this for years, but I'm keeping it because it's the best inner corner and brow bone highlighter ever. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Iced Out highlighter, and this is staying. It is literally my favourite highlighter at the minute, so this one can stay. This Pure Glow from Primark needs to go. I've had this for far too many years, and I will just get another one for my testing Primark makeup video, because this packaging doesn't even exist anymore. So this one can go, and yeah, can go to a better home. I love this strobe highlighter from Revolution. It's in the shade Flash. It has a green reflect to it, but it is stunning, and I'm actually keeping it, and I'm keeping it for like Halloween looks. Like I could do like witchy looks with that, and I think it would look really cool. Mary Luminizer can stay because I actually do quite like Mary Luminizer. I just don't use it very often. This Goddess of Love highlighter from Revolution. It's like a baked highlighter. I really, really like it. I am going to keep it for now because, like, as far as pinky highlighters go, that one's actually quite nice. So I'm going to keep it for now, but I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep that for, to be honest. And then this is a Bella Pierre loose highlighter, and it is stunning. So I am going to keep it. I actually need to use this more, so I'm actually kind of glad I remembered I had that because I love that highlighter. So I know you can't really clearly see into the drawer, so if I just give you guys a quick overview. This is just my eyeshadow palette drawer. And I know you can't really see, but I thought I would just put you guys down for this part. So far we've actually filled up this basket quite a lot, which is more than I thought I was going to get rid of. So go me. But let's go through these palettes. So actually, let's go through this little tub first, which I need a new one of because it's snapped. So this is a Spotlight highlighting pencil. I like this. I haven't tried it, so I'm gonna try it and see how I find it. And if I like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll give it to somebody else. This is a little mini e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, and I'm actually gonna keep it because I've never tried any e.l.f. makeup before. So is this glued down somewhere? Yes. I'm trying to open it and I can't. So I'm gonna keep this for now, like I said, because I haven't tried anything from e.l.f. before. So I'm gonna buy like a full face of e.l.f. and do a full face of e.l.f. So that can stay for that. This shimmery like glitter I'm gonna keep because it's my only glitter as far as I'm aware. Actually no, I have two glitters in here. So I have my little glitter glue here, and this is the only other glitter I have, which is a Lottie London glitter. So I'm going to keep them. If I ever want to go like a bit extreme with my eyeshadow, that can stay. What is this? Oh, this is an eyeshadow primer from Ted Baker. I didn't even know I had this. I guess I'll keep it and I'll try it and see how it is, I guess. So yeah, I'll keep that actually. Then this little trio here is a eyeshadow palette trio. Very pretty shades. I just basically keep them if like I want like one of these particular shades. So I'm gonna keep it because it doesn't really take up a lot of room. So oh, I lied, I have another little pigment here. So this is a sleek eyeshadow pigment, so that one can stay. This could be dried up, so let's have a look. So I have had this for a while. Yeah, this is completely dried up. This is one of the Stila Glitter and Glows. So this was in the shade Rose Gold Retro, and yeah, as I said, it's dried up, so that one can go. This one shouldn't be. This is a Model Co liquid eyeshadow, and I had got this recently from a glossy box, so this can stay because I really need to try this out. And that all just looks very neat now. So then on to actual eyeshadow palettes. So this is the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. Stunning. I've only used it the once and loved it, so I'm definitely keeping that one. This is a W7 Bare It's All eyeshadow palette. I've not tried it yet. I've never tried anything from W7, so I'm going to keep it because some of these shades look gorgeous. So I'm going to keep it and try it out, probably in a testing new makeup video. This is a little Ted Baker quad that is honestly stunning. I don't know what to do about this because as you can see, it's literally brand new, like got the plastic casing on. I don't know what to do about this because I know you can't buy it. It looks stunning, and I've not even tried it yet, so I don't know what to do. I think what I'm going to do is keep it for now because I have like a lot of eyeshadow palettes and just see if it gets any use. And then a palette I don't want to bring too much attention to. It's the Mini Breaker from Jeffree Star. I've literally not even used it. I'm going to keep it because it was a gift, so that one can stay. This was my favourite eyeshadow palette for like the longest time. It's the Fiery Matte palette from Beauty Bay. I love this. This is staying. Then I have this LA Splash eyeshadow palette. I don't think I've used this yet. No, I haven't. I haven't used this yet. I have nothing from LA Splash, so I'm gonna actually keep this. Just purely because it's the only thing I have from them. Oh, then I have this that I haven't used that yet. Sorry, it's the it's the Beauty Bay Pastels palette. I'm keeping this for summer this year. I'm gonna make it my goal to use that this year for summer because I'm obsessed with pastel shades. This is like a mixture of Soph eyeshadows and highlighters. I'm basically keeping it for this highlighter and probably some of these shades here because these have become my favourite in her palette. So I am going to keep this for now, but this could go. I'm not sure about that one. Norvina palette is staying. It's a favourite. Modern Renaissance is staying.
It's a favourite. Wow, this palette actually looks a bit beaten up now. Yeah, this one's staying too. Naked Heat, it was one of the first like expensive eyeshadow palettes I ever brought. Yes, you guys are balancing on my Dyson Airwrap, by the way. I'm keeping it not because I particularly like it, because I don't really reach for this anymore, but I'm keeping it because it was literally the first expensive eyeshadow palette that I brought, or like high-end eyeshadow palette I brought. So it's staying for that reason. Jeffree Star Blood Sugar, it can stay. The Conspiracy palette, I've not even used it, but it can stay. So then I have some collaboration palettes here. So I have the Rachel Leary Goddess on the Go palette. I actually like this palette a lot. I prefer it for the face side. I'm not a big fan of the eyeshadows. I just don't feel like they're very pigmented, but it can stay. I love Rachel. So then I have the Extra Spice from Soph's collaboration. I haven't used this very much and I need to use it a bit more. So this one can stay. I think I'll get more use out of this in summer, to be honest. Then I have the Roxy palette with Revolution, and yeah, I actually quite like this palette. I just don't like this one shade here. I don't like this shade, but yeah, this one can stay as well. I don't think I'm going to be getting rid of any eyeshadow palettes. This Momo Mitchell and Beauty Pay palette can stay, but I'm not going to open it for you guys because these shades came smashed up. Oh, this iconic London palette. Oh, look at this. It is stunning. And I think I've only used this still once, but I'm definitely keeping it because I love it. And it's definitely a palette that I could use as like an everyday palette. The Jawbreaker palette can stay. This palette got a lot of use. I actually broke the clasp on it. So it's the Ultimate Goddess palette from the Rachel Leary and Revolution collab. And I don't know whether you guys can see, but the mirror is destroyed. There's powder everywhere. I actually really liked this palette, especially for the bronzers and also the blushes too. I am actually going to keep this. And I'll probably pull it out a bit more in summer, you know. But yeah, this one can stay. I really don't think I'm going to be getting rid of anything out of here. This palette I still need to try. It's the Honey Lust palette from Makeup Obsession. It looks stunning. As you can see, the plastic casing is still on. I need to try it, honestly, because this palette looks really, really nice. This is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. It's the original one. I'm keeping it. I barely ever use it, but I'm keeping it because apparently the formula got changed and I have the old formula. So I'm going to keep it because apparently the new formula is rubbish. Oh, this is the Bright palette from Beauty Bay. I've only used the blue shades in this, but I loved it. And the look that I made with this palette, I absolutely loved. So I'm going to keep it and try it out some more. And then my last eyeshadow palette in here is the James Charles Morphe palette. I'm keeping it because it is pretty much my only rainbow palette, I'm sure. So you guys have seen this a million times. Everybody loves it. Yeah, I'm going to keep it and probably use it a bit more. The problem is, because it's so big, it just sits at the back of my collection and doesn't get much use. So the only problem I have with bigger palettes is these palettes at the front get quite a lot of use, but the palettes at the back don't really get much use because they're just too big. So yeah, didn't get rid of any eyeshadow palettes, but the Ted Baker one is kind of like on the chopping block. Same with this little palette here. That is also on the chopping block, but everything else I actually like. I just don't use it that much, and I kind of regret buying so many eyeshadow palettes because I'm never going to use them all. So this is what the little basket is looking like. By the way, everything that I said, like, oh, I'm getting rid of, and it probably sounds like I'm just throwing it away. I'm not. I'm going to see if anyone wants any of it, like my family, if they want any of it. I have like younger sisters and a niece that are kind of getting into makeup, so maybe they'd like some of this. So I'm going to give it to them and see if they want it, but if not, I'm going to donate it to like a women's shelter if they'll take any like lightly used makeup and stuff like that, and I'll recycle stuff when and where I can, other than stuff that is actually expired. Stuff that is expired, yes, I am going to throw in the bin because who wants to put expired makeup on their face? So my camera is dying, so I'm going to try and make this quick, but I'm actually dreading it. So this is my little lipstick stand, and it also has some other stuff in it. I'm going to go through the lipstick drawers. So I've currently got you guys sat on a Soap and Glory tin because, you know, that is what it is, and you can actually see me. Hi! So, lip liners I'm going to keep as they are because I haven't bought any new ones since my declutter, so they can stay. Also, my lip glosses. All of these can stay because I really got this cut down, and this is the most recent lip gloss that I've brought, so I actually really like that. So, they can stay. So, let's go through the drawers. So, this is the So Sue lipstick in the shade Birthday Suit. I actually really like it. So this one can stay. This Huda Beauty liquid lipstick. I'm not actually the biggest fan of liquid lipsticks anymore, but I'm going to keep it because from what I can remember, this one's actually quite nice. So now you guys literally can't see what I'm doing. Let me just pull this drawer out. Okay, so this is going to kill my knees, but this is a lipstick that I recently got from a glossy box. So I'm going to keep this because obviously I've not even tried it. This is a NYX lip lingerie that I got out of a glossy box. It's in the shade, I don't see a shade name on this. Oh, I can't see the shade name, but it's quite a cool toned lipstick, and as you can see, it literally has all the packaging on. So I'm actually going to give this away because I really don't like the lip lingerie formula anymore, so yeah, this one can go. This is like a very like bright orange red lipstick. I'm going to keep it because it is literally the only one that I have, so I'm going to keep it for that reason. Same reason, it's a very deep red lipstick, so I'm going to keep it because it's pretty much the only one I have. I'm keeping this more so for like Halloween looks. It's obviously very purple, and I don't have like any other purple lipstick, so that can stay for that reason. This lipstick, as you can see, I actually got a lot of use out of. It's in the shade Bow Down, but it's just a very nice like nudie brown shade, so I'm keeping it because I actually really like it. I think, is this a gloss? Oh no, it is a liquid lipstick. It looked like a gloss. I swear this is a gloss. Oh no, this isn't the gloss. The gloss is up there. So yeah, I'm going to keep this. It's a very deep brown shade. Honestly, I kind of forgot I had it, so I love that. Oh, this Soph X Revolution lip balm is honestly amazing. I've used it quite a fair bit already. It's in a very beautiful colour, but it doesn't actually have a ton of pigment to it, and it is really nourishing on the lips, and I actually really love it, so I'm keeping that one. This is a Maybelline matte ink lipstick. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it and probably just pop this into like a project pan or something, because this definitely needs using up. I actually really like the NYX liquid suede, so I'm gonna keep this one because it's quite a pretty shade. This Matte Me Up from Barry M I like to use as like an ombre lip formula. This is a Revolution, it's in the shade Peach Charming. It's a liquid lipstick again, and although I don't really like liquid lipsticks, this one is not that bad, so I'm going to keep that one. And then this is a Lime Crime lipstick in a red shade. I got this out of my Glossy Box advent calendar, so I am going to keep that one as well because I haven't tried it yet. So there we go. So I can imagine I'm actually going to get rid of a fair amount in here. This lipstick from Essence, you can't get these anymore, but the shade is actually really nice, so I think I am going to keep this, and I'll just put it in a project or something. I'll just use it naturally myself. This makes it through every single declutter I do, and I've never used it. I've literally never used it, so I'm going to give this to someone who will actually use it. So this can go. This Huda Beauty lipstick I actually love. I haven't used it a whole bunch, but I actually really like it. I don't like the shape of the bullet because it's quite like a harsh, like straight end kind of a lipstick bullet, but I'm going to keep it because I actually do really like it, so that one can stay. These two are just Primark lipsticks, so I'm going to keep both of those because I'm going to use them in that video. This lipstick and this lipstick, this one, by the way, I lost the lid, so that's why it has this on it. They're pretty much like the same kind of a thing. They're like a lip balm, but they're both in like a red shade, and I definitely don't need both of them. And from what I can remember, I got this at the same time as my other Ted Baker lipstick, and that one smells like it is going off. So I think the likelihood is I'm gonna keep this one, and yeah, it looks like more of a red shade anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the Essence one and get rid of the Ted Baker one because I don't need two of pretty much the exact same lipstick. And then these two are still in boxes, so I obviously haven't tried them. So they are both from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've not tried them yet. They're clearly in both like pinky shades. This one looks more nudie, this one looks more mauvey pink. So I'm going to keep both of them and give them a go. And then this last drawer here is actually just like lip balms and stuff. So I might move some stuff around and put like my lip balms in the top because I don't need this big drawer for lip balm. So that will be in the organising video. So that is going to be the end of this declutter. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I really hope that it wasn't. If it is, I might have even split this into 2 videos, who knows. But I actually got rid of more than what I thought I was going to, without this going all over the floor. I actually got rid of more than what I thought I was going to. So I'm quite happy with myself. I'm quite happy with my declutter. I like decluttering my makeup like at least once a year, so I can just clear out stuff that I know I'm not going to use and stuff that has been in there for far too long, and also just so that stuff doesn't go off in my collection. Like, I have a lot of makeup, I can't use it all, and although I don't buy makeup very often anymore, a lot of the stuff in my collection is still going to go off before I use it. So if I know I'm not going to use it at all, I might as well give it to somebody else. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like because that really does help me out. Subscribe if you want to see more from me, and leave a comment of what you want to see in my next video. And like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!